Hello students, welcome to computer class. Today we are going to read chapter number 1, input and output devices. So let us start. A computer is a machine that works on electricity. It can be compared to a magic box that can do variety of jobs. Computers are not confined to offices only. They can be seen everywhere around, such as at shops, schools, hospital, bank, airport, railway stations, etc. They work very fast and give us 100% accurate result. Now you all know computer works with the help of electricity. We can take it as a magic box which can do so many works at the same time. Computers are now not just we see in the office, we can also see computers at shops, schools, hospitals, banks, airports, railway station, etc. There are main advantages of computer. It works very fast. Number 2, it gives always the correct answers. Definition: a computer is an electronic device that accepts data instruction given by the user, processes them accordingly and gives meaningful result. Now computer is an electronic device, means it works with the help of electricity, and it takes the data and instruction from the user, process it, works on it and gives us the meaningful result. Now see how a computer works. With the help of input devices, the input goes to the data, the instruction goes to the CPU. CPU processes the data and instruction and gives the output to the output devices. Now this way a computer works. Now the computer system works with the help of hardware and software. A computer works with the help of hardware and software. Now what are the hardware and software? The physical parts of the computer that we can touch or see are called computer hardware. For example, keyboard, mouse, CPU, monitor. All these parts we can touch, right? All these parts are hardware. Software is a set of instructions that helps the hardware to work in desired manner. Now the programs in the computer, right, all those are softwares, we can't touch it, right? Hardware and software are interdependent. Without software a computer cannot work. Similarly, hardware is not there. If hardware is not there, software is of no use. This can be understood with the help of an example. Now hardware and software both depends on each other. If there is no hardware, software has of no use, right? And if there is no software, we can't work with the hardwares, right? Now we can understand hardware and software with the help of a music system. Now see, music system, we can touch the music system, right? CD and DVD which we put in the music system, we can touch the CD and DVD, right? Can we touch the songs? No, we can't touch the songs, right? So it means CD, DVD, music system are hardware, songs are software, right? So this is software and hardware in a computer. Now see, the main component that carry out the basic operation of a computer are keyboard, mouse, CPU and monitor. Now all the basic operations in a computer are done with the help of keyboard, mouse, CPU and monitor. Besides these components, some additional parts can be attached to a computer. Additional parts are known as peripherals of computers. Some of the examples of peripherals are printer, scanner, webcam, so on. Now when we buy a computer, keyboard, mouse, CPU and monitor, we buy from there, right? But if we want to add some additional parts to our computer, we can buy it from the market externally, right? So all these parts which we can additionally attach with the computer are called peripherals of computer. For example, printer, scanner, webcam, etc., right? Now we will talk about input devices. Now, what is input? Input is the data, the instruction that we give to a computer, right? So the parts which are used to give input and instruction to the computer are called input devices. Now keyboard is input device. With typing we can give the instruction to the computer. Mouse is input device. With clicking and double clicking we can give the instruction to the computer, right? Mouse is also input device, right? Next, additionally there is trackball, light pen, which is input device, right? First we will talk about keyboard. A keyboard is used to enter data instruction into the computer with the help of by typing. A standard keyboard has 104 keys which can be divided into 4 groups. Now a standard keyboard has 104 keys on a keyboard. Now there are alphabet keys, numeric keys, function keys like F1 to F12 keys, navigation keys like arrow keys, home key, end, page up, page down, control keys like control, alt, window logo key, escape key. So all these keys collectively makes a keyboard. Next is mouse. A mouse is a handheld pointing device with 2 buttons on its top. It is used to control the movement of pointer, to select the object and open the files and folder. A mouse is also used to draw pictures. Now, a mouse is a handheld pointing device with by taking it into our hands we can point icons on the monitor with the help of mouse. There are 2 buttons on the mouse, left button and right mouse button, and also we can open the files and folder with the help of mouse. And if we are using Tux Paint or MS Paint on our computer, we can use it for drawing pictures. Next is microphone. Microphone is like a mic which we attach with our computer so that we can record our own voice into the computer. And also we use the microphone if we want to use applications like telephone, tape recorder, karaoke system, hearing aids. For all these applications also we use the microphone with our computer. Next is touchpad. Now you all have seen the laptop, right? In the laptop there is no mouse, right? There is a pad, touch pad, where we touch and the arrow on the monitor moves, right? So that area, that part is called touchpad. Next is touch screen. Now touch screen is a computer screen which is sensitive to the touch. You can also understand it with the help of your smartphones. On the smartphone you just touch and open different applications, right? Same way we can select the objects directly by touching with the finger without using any pointing device. Touch screen we use in the tablets, laptop, ATM, cell phones, etc. Next is light pen. Light pen is a pen like pointing device. It is used to select object on display screen. Now light pen is like device like a pen which we use on a monitor, on a display screen. It works like a mouse, but Lightman we use directly on the displaying object, but light pen we can only use on the CRT monitor. We can't use it on the LCD monitor. Mostly light pen use engineers, fashion designers and architects, and also it is very costly. Next is scanner. Now scanner is also an input device in which we just put here a picture or a text document, and that picture or text document goes into the monitor in the computer, and there we can edit or do some changes in that document. So this way we use the scanner. Now there are three types of scanner. First is flatbed scanner, sheet fed scanner, and next is handheld scanner. Handheld scanner you all must have seen in the malls and shops, right, to read barcode of the products. Next is digital camera. Now digital camera is also an input device. How we take the pictures with the digital camera, we record the videos with the digital camera, and by memory card reader we can put the memory card of this camera into the memory card reader and transfer all the pictures and videos into the computer. So this way we are giving some input to our computer, right? So that's why digital camera is also an input device. Next is web camera. Camera is also an input device. How? Because with the help of web camera catches our pictures, still images, and also if we want to do live video chat with anyone, then also we use the web camera. So this way a computer is taking some data in the form of picture and video, right? So that's why web camera is also an input device. Next is output devices. Now what is output? Output means displaying the final result after the processing, and the devices which are showing us the final result, final information after the processing, that all devices are called output devices. Now first output device is monitor. The most commonly used output device is monitor. It also looks like television, and the output that we see on the monitor is called soft copy. Now there are three types of monitor. CRT monitor. Now CRT monitor is like this television which we see in all times, right? Now CRT monitor are less expensive but consumes more electricity. Next is CRT monitor. Next is LCD monitor. LCD monitor, the advantage of LCD monitors is it is thinner, lighter, and also consume less electricity as compared to CRT monitor. Next, third one is LED monitor. LED monitors give us sharp picture and it consume least electricity, and also the picture quality is very good, but it is expensive than the LCD monitor. Next is speaker. Now with the help of speaker also we have the we receive the output, right, in the form of sound. So speaker is also an output device, and also we use the speaker for listening music, sound effects, etc. They can be inbuilt or we can connect it externally with the help of cables, right? Next is printer. Now printer gives us the final result or information on a paper, right? On by taking print out we can see the result, final result on a paper, right? Now as we have read here, the output on the monitor is called soft copy, and the output that we see on the paper is called hard copy, right? Now here there are three types of printer: dot matrix, inkjet, and laser printer. Now dot matrix printer we use in old times. Now nobody use these kind of printers. Now what happens in dot matrix printer? It works like a typewriter and creates the impression by striking on the paper. It is very noisy and do not produce high quality output, and also it gives the black and white output. Next is inkjet printer. It sprays droplet of ink on the paper to form the text and graphics. It is ideal for routine business work and personal document. It can give output both in black and white and colored. Now inkjet printer use the droplet of ink to produce text and graphics. It is best, inkjet printer are best for business work and personal documents, and also it gives the output in black and white and color. And inkjet printer gives us the high quality print. Next is laser printer. Laser printer use the laser beam and dry ink to print the output. It mostly used in publishing house. It prints very fast, gives us high quality output, works like a photocopier, but cost more than inkjet printer. Next is central processing unit. Next we will talk about processing device, which does the calculation, take care about the memory, right? So all these things are handled with the help of CPU. Now in the human body, brain has an important role to play. The activities that we perform are the result signals that we receive from the brain. Now brain gives us the signal to do all the activities in our daily routine, right? Now CPU is the brain of computer, so CPU gives the signal what to do in the computer, right? Now a CPU has three main parts in it. First is MU, memory unit. It takes care of the storage part, right? What to store, where to store in the CPU, right? Next is ALU, arithmetic and logical unit. This part takes care of the arithmetic calculation and logical operations in the CPU. Next is CU, control unit. Control unit is like traffic police. It manages all the operations of the computer. Now with the help of all three parts, a full CPU works. Now I think all will understand how a computer works. Input devices gives the data and instruction to the CPU. In CPU, memory unit take care of storage, what to store, where to store, right? Control unit take care of the all operations of the computer, and arithmetic logic unit takes care of the arithmetic operations and logical operations. And after all this, with the help of output devices, we can see the output on our monitor or on a paper in the form of hard copy and soft copy. We can have the result with us. Now in this chapter what we have read, A computer system performs three basic functions: input, processing, and output. The physical part of the computer that can be touched and seen are called hardware. Software is a set of instructions that enables the hardware to work in a desired manner. Devices through which we enter data and instruction into the computer are called input devices. Devices that display input and result which we get after processing are called output devices. A CPU has three main parts: memory unit, arithmetic logical unit, and control unit. Now let us do the back exercise of this chapter. Now first question is fill in the blanks. The physical parts of the computer are called hardware. The dash printers give very high quality output. Laser printer. A dash copies the text and pictures directly into the computer scanner. Dash device display the results that we get after processing output devices. A CPU is also known as system unit. A digital camera is used to share pictures and have live chat on the internet. False. The CPU manages all the jobs of a computer. True. A touchpad is mostly used on the laptop computer. True. A light pen is used only with an LCD monitor. False. The multifunction printer is also known as all-in-one printer. True. Mouse is a handheld pointing device. Light pen is only used with CRT monitor. Digital camera transfer photographs into a computer. MU stores information. Speaker is used to listen the music and sound effect. Now application based question. Varun wants to buy a thin and light monitor in place of his old CRT monitor. What type of monitor should Varun buy? LCD or LED monitor? Samriti has lost her computer notebook in the class and the next day she has to appear for a test. Which device will you suggest her to use so that she can take the photocopy of the chapters from her friend's notebook? Scanner. Scanner also you can write, or you can write photocopier also. Okay, with the help of printer you can take the photocopy of the notebook. Surabhi wants to record her voice into the computer. Which device will you suggest her to use? Microphone. Multiple choice question. Which output device allow you to hear sound? Speakers. Which device is used to control the movement of the pointer on laptop computer? Touchpad. Which device gives the output on the paper? Printer. Which device is used to select the object by directly touching with the finger? Touch screen. How many keys does a standard keyboard has? 104. Who invented the computer mouse? Dr. Engelbart. Input device. Now which input device is this? Handheld scanner. Now what is this? A touchpad. This is a microphone, and this is very easy, monitor. This is a scanner. This is a speaker, And who is he? Sir Christopher Latham Scholz. This is Dr. Engelbart. He is Vinod Dham. Now question answers. Define the term input devices. Name any two. The devices through which we can enter data and instructions into the computer are called input devices. For example, keyboard and mouse. What is a printer? Name the types of printer. A printer prints the output on a paper. The types of printer are dot matrix, inkjet and laser printer. What is the use of light pen? A light pen is used to select objects on the display screen. What is the use of CPU? Name its parts. CPU processes and stores the information, perform calculations and sends the result to the output devices. The CPU has mainly three parts: memory unit, arithmetic and logical unit, control unit. Differentiate between hard copy and soft copy. The output that we get on the monitor screen is called soft copy, whereas the printed copy is called the hard copy. What do you understand by a monitor? Name the types of monitor. Monitor is the most commonly used output device. It looks like a television. The output that we get on the monitor is called soft copy. There are three types of monitor: CRT, LCD and LED monitor. Briefly explain the use of devices. First one is microphone. A microphone is an input device which is used to record voice, music and sounds into the computer system. Digital camera. A digital camera is used to take photographs and record videos. Photos or videos taken by digital camera are stored in the memory chip inside the camera. These images and videos can be transferred to the computer through the data cable or using a card reader for storing, editing and printing, etc. So that's it in this chapter. We have completed this chapter. I hope you all have understood and you all are able to do the back exercise in the book. So thank you, have a nice day and keep learning.